Good afternoon, Year 3, and welcome to your next humanities lesson. Today, we're going to be learning about what the Blitz was and some of the cities that were affected by the Blitz. But before we do that, I've written 4 key dates or key figures from World War II on the board. Now, you may like to pause my video at this point and just see if you can tell me the significance of these dates or these figures, what happened on these days, and who these 2 people are. So I have the 1st of September 1939, I have Adolf Hitler, Winston Churchill, and the 3rd of September 1939. See if you can remember who those people are and what happened on those 2 dates. Those are things we've covered during our humanities lessons so far. So if you would like to pause the video and see if you can think about what those answers might be, you can, or you can just carry on watching and I can go through those answers in a second. Welcome back if you pause the video. If not, I'm just going to run through these answers. So the 1st of September 1939, that was when Germany invaded Poland. The 3rd of September 1939, that was when Britain declared war on Germany. And I think lots of you have listened to that radio broadcast that showed Neville Chamberlain, who was the Prime Minister at that point, saying that Britain was at war with Germany. Adolf Hitler was the leader of Germany, and Winston Churchill became Prime Minister of Great Britain during the war. So well done if you remembered any of those facts or dates. So today we're going to discuss the Blitz. Now just to start with, I'm actually going to read the top paragraph on the worksheet that I've given you for today. So listen carefully. The Blitz. The Blitz happened during the 9 months of September 1940 to May 1941. During this time, the Germans decided to concentrate on bombing London. They also carried out bombing raids on Coventry, Liverpool, Bristol, Birmingham, Southampton, Plymouth, Manchester and Glasgow. Sadly, over 43,000 people died in the cities during the Blitz, and 2 million homes were destroyed. Life was very hard during the Blitz, and often people had to sleep in air raid shelters and not their own beds. The blackout made it hard to move around at night. Food, petrol and clothes were rationed too. So that's just a little bit of information about what the Blitz was and when it occurred. And your job for me today will be to answer these 5 questions about the Blitz and then draw a picture of what you think a scene of the Blitz might have looked like. And it does say that on the board for your activity for today. Complete the questions on the worksheet about the Blitz, and the answers are in the text that I have just read. So you can always listen back to the video and see if you can find out the answers to those questions whilst I read it. And if you can, the cities that are mentioned on the sheet, as an extra challenge, can you locate those cities on the map at the back? So I'll give you a little clue. Coventry, Liverpool, Bristol were just some of the cities mentioned on the worksheet. Can you locate those cities on the map? Mark and label those cities neatly on the map. If you finish that, or you have some time left, I've put a link on Edmodo to a YouTube video. This is a video we often watch each year in Year 3, but we're not going to watch the whole thing, just the bit related to the Blitz. So if you go from 1 minute 30, or just from the beginning to up to 7 minutes 30, that gives you lots of information about the Blitz and people that lived through World War II talking about their experiences of the Blitz and during the Blitz. So keep an eye or have a look on the Edmodo link, because that YouTube link will be there. So that's the activity I'd like you to complete for today. After around half an hour of the lesson, I'll put a Google Meet link up in the same post on Edmodo, just towards the bottom. And then there is also this YouTube link that will be there as well for this video, up to 7 minutes 30. If you have any questions, please come on to Google Meet to ask me. If you need to rewatch the video, then you can hear me reading this paragraph of writing again. Thank you for watching Year 3.